Hi Libra, welcome. Libra, this is going to be your you versus them reading. I'm going to go back and forth between you and the person you may be connecting with. Keep in mind that it's a general reading, so the roles may be reversed. Feel free to flip them if you need to. Take what resonates, leave what doesn't. And let's go ahead and get started. So Libra, wow, when I was meditating on the energy before starting your reading, I just felt such an influx of change coming through, but I also felt like this flow behind it, just things seeming to flow a little bit easier. You may feel more in alignment than you felt in the past, Libra. You may feel that your energy levels are improving, especially as we get closer to the spring, but could be noticing that as we speak. I just feel like things are opening up for Libra, especially in the field of energy flow, but also communication and also within relationships, right? Because this is a relationship reading. So I feel like there is more, what is the word? More symbiosis, if that's a word. Symbiotic. Just more of an even flow between you and whoever you're connecting with, but also within you and how you feel about self. So you also have the card of Mercury, which is talking about communication. I actually feel that even though we are in a retrograde, for some reason, I'm feeling for you, Libra, that not that you're going to get a pass on this, but that it may not be as extreme as some of the other zodiac signs are feeling it, because I actually feel you being able to kind of rise above the mess, to maintain your composure, to be the true mediator Libra that you really are. So this is also talking about learning new things, information, your perception, your vision, and the narrative that you're telling. So let's see what the overall crowning energy is for you, Libra. You have a few cards out here. I'm just going to keep the one. You have the Hermit, Virgo energy here. Could be dealing with that, or it could be in your own birth chart. But I also had the Six of Pentacles and the King of Swords, which is definitely your energy, Libra. I'm actually going to keep this up here. So there's some period of self-reflection that's coming through, and it's almost pushing you, Libra, to be more generous, okay, in the upcoming months, especially when it comes to consideration, right, of self, of others before making any big decisions. It's like needing to take your time with whatever you have going on in your life or whatever you have going on in this relationship, and not jump to conclusions, not impulsively make any actions, but to take the time to carefully consider things before you move forward, I think is going to be important. So person you're connecting with is the Five of Wands, which is really interesting because that energy is talking about being tested, drama, conflict. So no wonder you got a message about, all right, keep your calm, go into a state of reflection before you make any decisions, because the person or people that you may be connecting with may be in this angsty type of vibe where you're needing to call in on your super strength, Libra, to be the moderator, to be the scales, to keep the balance, to keep the peace, right? Even if that's just simply keeping your inner peace and not letting other people or outside influences test you. So let's see where this is headed. We're going to look at the recent past and what led up to the now. Then we're going to look at how you both perceive each other, how you're genuinely feeling underneath it all, and the most likely future outcome for Libra. So, recent past energy for my Libras. The Queen of Swords. So this is interesting. I just noticed this. I caught myself staring at it. The Queen of Swords. I have never noticed before that she has a cup of water here that is underneath the chair that she's sitting on. Do you see that? So, symbolically speaking, Libra, as the Queen of Swords is your energy, whether you're male or female, because it's a general reading, is this energy is like taking this very methodical, logical, well thought out is the word that wants to come to mind, approach, okay, to this relationship, to communication, to how you feel, whatever. But it's almost like there is emotion involved here, but it seems that you have compartmentalized it. Meaning, I feel like, and I'm getting the word rational. Too many messages at once. Don't make any irrational decisions. However, I don't think that you'll have any problem with that, because this is talking about rational thinking, about having clarity, about being well-versed, okay, well thought out in how you're communicating, okay, and this being of help to you, particularly as we go through January, February, March. But I actually feel like this has been a super strength for you, Libra, for quite some time, as it's helped you to kind of manifest the things that you want. The art of communication is important as well. Okay, so as a triple air sign myself, communication is a strong suit of mine, being able to convey words. And you may also have a same or similar gift, Libra, of the art of communication, or there's this message here about honing in on that and being mindful with the way that you communicate, especially to this person, because I feel like this person here is in this space of like this testy, again, like this angsty type of feeling energy. So anytime you're dealing with someone who's in that energy, you want to be careful, right? And it may have felt like in the past that you were like tiptoeing, and I'm getting the word eggshells, walking around eggshells. Okay, so, yes. Then you have the Ace of Pentacles, the Chariot, and the Wheel. So this is talking about, too, Libra, you being in the space of manifesting what's right for you, so that things can move forward. And I feel like this series of fortunate events coming in for you, because it's almost like, I don't want to say you're being rewarded, but I do feel that anytime we can keep our composure and keep our head held high and not dip down to other people's levels, there's always some sort of intrinsic reward with that, or blessings that come along with that. It is almost like a pat on the back from the universe, you know what I mean? So I feel like if you have been in this space of self-reflection and taking that higher road, I feel like there is gifts in store for you. It's all throughout 2023. But these are things that you've been a part of the co-creation of, meaning you have given your focus, your thought to whatever is getting ready to manifest for you in this upcoming year. So let's look at the person you are connecting with and their recent past. The King of Cups, Page of Cups, the Knight of Cups. So the first thing I noticed is that you, Libra, are more in your air element, which is your element, which is your mind, right? You're coming from a very mind logic place. This person is showing up as all water. They could be a water sign, but doesn't have to be. It's all emotional. So this person is someone who rationalizes via their emotions, and you are someone who rationalizes via their logic. And that's may have caused some ripples, okay? Or really have tested you in the past, or tested this person, Libra. Yeah, so all four cards are water. The King of Cups, the Page of Cups, the Knight of Cups, and the Nine of Cups. So, holy emotional creature. Whoever you are connecting with is someone who likely is ruled by their emotions, has a lot of water probably in their chart, especially in their Venus, Moon, or Rising, but it doesn't have to be. It's a general reading. It's just that this person is showing up as someone who wears their heart on their sleeve, is very intuitive and very emotionally driven, but doesn't always use their logic, which sometimes works against this person, because there's a bit of at best naivety in this person, but at worst childishness. Okay, like, you know, not being able to temper the emotions, not being able to mitigate that, not being able to get out ahead of it. And that could have caused problems for this person in the past, or problems between you and this person and the connection. But I do feel like there is this spiritual growth here showing up for this person in a way that is helping them to better communicate what they're feeling. And that's the true test that this person is going through. And that's where they're going to find their satisfaction, and being able to feel more in control of how they feel. Because we never feel worse than when we feel out of control of our lives, but also our emotions, right? When we feel that we don't have the ability to make ourselves feel better, or when we feel that our heart or our emotions are in the hands of other people. It's disempowering. It's completely disempowering, right? And to some degree, in order to be in a healthy relationship, you have to have some vulnerability there to be able to do that, and some trust to be able to do that. But for the most part, it's like having spiritual growth around the idea that you can and will and do create your own emotional responses at the end of the day. And the more secure and comfortable you can get with controlling your own emotional responses, the less insecure you feel, right? So like, this person is in this area of development in their emotional self where they are needing to learn that, or they are in the process or have recently learned that. So let's look at perspective and how you see each other. The Strength card, the Emperor. Does Libra see this person? The Fool. The Queen of Pentacles. So, Libra, you're showing up strong as hell. I can't even lie. Like, your cards are very direct. This is like this very direct, blunt type of energy, which is interesting because it's not coming off abrasive. It's coming off powerful, right? So there's a difference between the two, of being blunt and abrasive versus being blunt and confident, or truthful. And there's a fine line, Libra, but I feel like you're walking that line. Okay, so this is showing up as someone who knows their worth, that's not afraid to take a chance, that feels in control of themselves, and has this headstrong but also confident personality. So this is kind of the energy that you're showing up in, but it could also be how you see the person you're connecting with. So take it as it resonates. You could be seeing this person as confident, as someone who's in control, that's not afraid to take a chance, that knows their worth, right? And oftentimes, since we mirror each other in relationships, it's likely that if you are feeling that way about yourself, this other person is also seeing you that way, or vice versa. But it's a beautiful energy. Let's see what this person is, what they have going on. How do they perceive the connection, or Libra? The Strength card. The Eight of Wands. The Star. The Five of Pentacles. And the Six of Swords. So it's interesting. I don't usually read reversals, but that's how it came out. So, hold on a second. So the first thing that I'm feeling is like there's some sort of reversal or flipping of the roles, okay, within the connection. It's like this person is, they put something on the back burner, by the way, that is going to come to full fruition during this time frame. And I'm not really getting what that's about, but whatever's been put on the back burner will need to be addressed by the end of the month, okay? So this person, Libra. Okay. I'm sorry. I don't mean to laugh. It's just this. I've never gotten this message before. So it's like this person, they feel some kind of way, right? And they have things on their mind that they want to say, but they're suppressing it, or they are purposely avoiding it because to them, it's like they'd rather heal a situation or keep the peace rather than stir the pot. Okay, so there's something that this person is suppressing. And I just keep hearing it's going to come back around to bite them in the ass. So, yeah. Also, okay, so if there's been distance or a disagreement with this person that has maybe made you or them feel pushed aside, okay, I think that this person is coming around to the conclusion that instead of being right, they would like to be happy. Where there could have been an issue here, Libra, in the past between the two of you where being right was better than being happy, right? So it's almost like I'm just getting all these messages about like squashing it, moving forward, reversing something. And that is particularly what is most prominent in this person's headspace. So let's go into the heart space and see what you have going on, Libra, in your heart space. The Nine of Cups, the Ten of Cups, and the Page of Wands, the Queen of Cups. Wow. My gosh. Well, nobody's going to throw you off of your rocker. That's a saying. I don't know if that's a saying. But you know what I mean? Like, I just feel like I'm getting the song Happy Day. It's just like things are going your way, okay? If they haven't started going your way, just hold on a second, Libra. Because I just feel like you've done some pre-paving of the energy and it's really paying off, right? So in the heart space, there's like this very lucky feeling, okay? You could feel very lucky. You could have good luck or luck on your side during this time frame. This also is highlighting family, home, relationships, but everything improving, your emotions, your mood, your affect, and therefore your relationships, and therefore finances, all of it linked together, of course, because it's all energy, improving at the same time. And it's like you're gaining also at the same time new insight about yourself and motivation and this driven type of energy, but it's coming from alignment. It's coming from feeling at your best, which is the sweet spot, right? Like that's the space that you want to be in. You want to feel good and also do good things, and of that always comes a blessing, always, every time, without a doubt. It's only when we do things for the wrong reasons, wrong intentions, or we're not lined up with it that we don't get the results that we want. But when you're lined up with it, you feel good about it, and you're in a good space, you can't lose. So I feel like there's this can't lose mentality or energy surrounding the collective Libra energy. And it's highlighting many areas of your life, not just this connection. So let's see this person's emotional space. You have the Hangman. What is with all the reversals? The Eight of Cups. So this person is reverse. I don't think it's reversing. It's not backtracking either. It's like they're changing. Okay. They're attempting to change something here. That's what it is. They're attempting to change something. So the way that they would typically go about things, they're trying to circumvent that, right? By trying to see if it would change the outcome of something. So I feel like this person has seen all they needed to see, heard all they needed to hear, or whatever, whatever. Again, there's one, two, three messages about coming back. So FYI, if this is someone who's not currently in your life, they may be making a return, okay? Definitely during January, okay? If this person is still in your life, there's something that they're going back on, or like they made a decision, right, to go in a certain direction, and then they're reevaluating that and coming back around to something or someone or to you. Like this person, all of their energy is pointed back at you, Libra. So like this card, for instance, is someone walking away. In the reverse is someone coming back, okay? This card in the upright is moving away from a situation. In the reverse is coming back. So there's a comeback or something. I don't know. And then also the Ten of Cups. So also for them, family, relationships, love being highlighted as well. If this person feels really connected to you also through family or children, they'll be back. Like I can't get around this message of coming back, of and then I also got defending my name. So I don't know if that's also resonating with you, Libra, or this person. I don't mean to pause, but I just find their energy really, really super interesting. Like there's this message about like going back on your word, or someone going back on their word, or I don't know if that was a problem in the past and that's what caused some drama and now someone wants to make it right, or let's go deeper. So let's go into the most likely future outcome. Is this giving me anxiety? Just kidding. No anxiety. All right, King of Cups. The Two of Swords is in the reverse. What else? The Five of Wands. How did I know that would show up? The Five of Cups in the reverse. So Libra, I feel like you're kind of on this high flying disc, right? Like things are flowing, you know, for you. It may not be flowing for everyone around you, but it feels like as long as you stay in your own lane, it looks good to go, right? But as things happen, as we go through the month and you start intertwining your energy with this person or other people, it gets a little bit complicated. So I feel like you're going to be able to maintain this peaceful approach, but I also feel like there is bound to be some sort of drama here or tension or like this testy energy showing up. And I feel like this is other people or this person bringing this to you, but it could also be coming from you. So take it as it resonates. But it's like, something's testing your insecurities. Okay. So, but I actually don't feel like you falling for it or like succumbing to that energy, right? Like I feel like there's something poking at or triggering a insecurity, but I feel for the most part like being able to emotionally grow or not let it affect you to that degree, because you're showing up also as the Empress, which is someone who loves themselves, right? And things that used to emotionally drain you, I just don't feel it has power over you. I'm not going to say it's never going to have power over you because we're human, but I feel heavily, at least during this time frame, that you're going to be able to overcome that and not let it disempower you, because you've learned how to love yourself, right? A lot of you, all of this self-reflection, all of this logical, decision making was an effort to do the right thing by yourself, to yourself, for yourself. Not saying you're not completely considering others, because that's a nicety, but if you're not considering yourself, you're of no use to others, right? So it's like being considerate to yourself is paying off, which is always going to pay off, right? Because you're meant to love yourself. But I just feel you being able to maintain your composure. Let's see what this person's energy looks like. The Six of Wands. Oh my gosh. No way. No way. They have the Five of Wands. They have it at the beginning of the reading. They have it again here. And here you had it pop out in your cards as well. So this person, they really test you, I feel. But the thing is like, I don't feel like this person like sets out to test you or test other people. I just feel that they themselves have like this testy energy. I don't know how to explain this. Like, I feel like this person, when they don't get their way, right, they have a tendency to be, again, let's go back to the beginning, childish, like, or childlike with their responses, right? So if it's all good, it's all good. But when it's all bad, it's likely very bad, So there's like a very big contrast in this person's personality or energy during this time frame, where it's like super good, toxic. You know what I mean? Like, there's no middle ground there. So I feel like this person they're attempting to manifest a success, right? Adoration, attention. But there's something that, first of all, there's something from this person's past that's going to bite them in the ass. They may have not shared this with you yet, but if they choose not to share it with you and it comes through the surface in a different way, I feel like it's not going to pan out well. Like, because I kept getting the word backbiting. No. It's like gonna bite them in the butt. I can't think of it. I can't think of a better word. Like, there's something here about this person's past that may cause conflict in their near future if they continue to focus on it or if they suppress it, right? So the encouragement for this person is to communicate, okay? And to not be afraid to be vulnerable. Yes, that's what it is. There's something, okay, I'm sorry, this is getting specific for a general reading, but there's something this person failed to tell you or communicate to you, Libra. And I can't really feel out if it's detrimental or bad or good or what. Obviously that's going to be different for all of you that watch, but like, please come back to this reading and let me know, what resonates with you. But it's like this person is having to backpedal or to come back around to something because it wasn't like fully vetted or resolved or brought to the surface or something like that. And it keeps showing up in the reading 1, 2, 3, 4 times. And I also pick up, I don't mean for the long pause, but like I can't get around this message. There's also this message about somebody needs to know that being happy feels better than being right. I think it's this person that needs to know that. But take it as it resonates. You may also need to hear that. Right? Like if you have a choice between being right and being happy, choose happy. You know what I mean? Like just you're the winner. That you cannot lose with choosing happiness over being right, okay, or justified. It's just because there's such a difference in the two vibrations of allowance and resistance, right? And when you're in the state of allowance, which is the state of flow, which is when life is kind of flowing to you, you're feeling good, and that's the space I see you in, Libra. Don't let yourself be torn out of that, okay, because of the behavior or the actions or whatever of another. And that's what the reading is about, is reminding you that your super strength is your ability to control your reactions, but also your emotions. And as an air sign and as a Libra moon and a Libra rising myself, I can tell you that that has benefited me in lots of ways. So let's see, what's the guidance? This person has hope, and you have relationships. So your card says, Libra, relationships are a mirror image of your own life. How you feel and treat yourself, as well as how you react and respond to different situations and people around you. Be aware that every relationship is an opportunity for soul growth. It's really interesting to me that this card has the word react and respond, as I literally just said that before it flew out of the deck, that's where all of your power is. So just another reminder there. And then for the person you're connecting with, they have the card of hope. Your loved ones in the spirit world know when to reach out if they see you're at a low point. Whether you're caught up in a different situation or struggling with someone specific in your life, remember to keep your hope alive. So this is a reminder to this person that things can improve, that they are being guided through their own spirit, but also those that have passed over that love them, and to stay hopeful. They also had, I just saw this, stand your ground. And this card is talking about empowering yourself, right? And empowering yourself through your ability to control your reaction, right? Response, reaction, emotions. So both of you have the same or similar message here, Libra. I'm going to leave it there for now. This is a super long reading. Oh my gosh, sorry. Zodiac signs that you could be dealing with or have in your own chart. I have Gemini. I have Virgo, Capricorn, I have Aquarian energy, Leo, Pisces, Taurus, Aries, Leo again, Cancerian energy. So those are the predominant signs that I'm seeing, but keep in mind it's a general reading, so take what resonates, leave what doesn't. If it did resonate, please do let me know in the comments below. Also, don't forget to give me a like, share, and subscribe if you haven't yet. You can find me on Facebook and Instagram for more fun stuff, as I do have videos and content over there. Tarot Time with Dana is the name of all my social media links, and all of it is also linked in the description box, as well as in the about section of my YouTube, where you can find the donation link. If you'd like to donate to the channel, you can do so there. Otherwise, I'm wishing you the very, very best, Libra. And until next time, my friends, namaste. Bye.